A very good morning, my dear students. Today we will discuss about the scope of business ethics. And what are the areas that is relevant for business ethics in especially the corporate field. You know that ethical problems and that type of dilemma arises across all the functional areas of organizations and at all the levels within the enterprises. So within the enterprises, you know how departments are categorized, like financial department, HR department, marketing department, accounts department, production department, like that. So ethics in finance, what are the ethical issues in finance that an organization and employees are dealt with include? That in accounting, the main ethical issues are window dressing and misleading financial analysis. And then that is what is window dressing. Window dressing means manipulation of the accounts, showing the income more and showing the loss or expenditure decrease, so that the firm will be shown in a good performance level. And also from getting any government റിലേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള എന്തെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ബെനിഫിറ്റ് ഇങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് കിട്ടാനുള്ള, ഇപ്പോൾ ടാക്സ് കുറച്ചടയ്ക്കാനൊക്കെ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നേരെ തിരിച്ചും ഇത് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ്. ലൈക്ക് സോ ഡിറ്റർമൈനിങ് ദ എലമെൻറ്റ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ബിസിനസ്, ലൈക്ക് ദ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ്സ്, സീ ഹൗ ദേ ആർ ഡിഫൈൻഡ് ആൻഡ് മെഷേർഡ്സ്, and making sure that the funds are allocated to different activities on the basis of their importance. So positive effect on business activities നമുക്ക് ഫിനാൻസ് കൊണ്ട്, എത്തിക്സ് ഇൻ ഫിനാൻസിൽ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ഒരു പോസിറ്റീവ് ഇഫക്റ്റ് ഓൺ ബിസിനസ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് കിട്ടുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ആൻഡ് ബ്രിബറി, കിക്ക് ബാക്സ്, ഓവർ ബില്ലിംഗ് ഓഫ് എക്സ്പെൻസസ്, ഫെസിലിറ്റേഷൻ പേയ്മെൻറ്റ്സ്, ഇതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഹിഡൻ ചെയ്തൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നതാണ് ഫിനാൻസിൽ. ആൻഡ് ഫേക്കായിട്ടുള്ള റീഇംബേഴ്സ്മെൻറ്റ്സ് കാണിക്കുക, റിലേറ്റഡ് പാർട്ടി ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻസ് നോട്ട് അറ്റ് ആംസ് ലെങ്ത്. Then related party, who is mentioned as here related party. You all know that business organization do have lot of very attached customers, very real customers, and their, of course, government, their key employees, and even their family members. Such parties are we called as related party, and their transaction called as related party transactions. And insider trading. So we can also say that these related parties are key sensitive informations ചോർന്നു പോകാൻ സാധ്യതയുള്ളതും ഈ കീ പാർട്ടി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ റിലേറ്റഡ് പാർട്ടി ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻസിലൂടെയാണ്. And insider trading, securities, fraud leading to manipulation of the financial market. Then what is insider trading? Insider trading is also a negative effect that is created in organization through this related party, and it is a fraudulent activity and a unethical activity, insider trading. So these are all the ethical issues that are founded in the finance area. And next one, that is ethics in human resources. Need of ethics in human resources, because if a company is getting a new ethics in HR, their public image will be very high. If the company is concentrating or values and ethical values, it facilitates good decision makings. And also ethics and profit will walk in hand. Where there is an ethics, there is a profit. Like contribution to human welfare and protection of social interests, recognitions of neighbors and competitions, and respect to employees, balancing all the stakeholders. These are all the it is related about the need of ethics in HR. Then human resource management, like you all know, it plays a crucial role in introducing and implementing ethics. Ethics should be a key issue for HR specialists. The ethics of human resource management covers ethical issues which are arising around the employer-employee relationship. So all the ethical issues which are arising around the employer-employee relationship are ethics in human resource, such as the rights and duties owed between employer and employee. The issue of ethics faced by HRM include issues and discrimination issues, ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഇഷ്യൂസ് എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഇഷ്യൂസ് വരാം കമ്പനികളിൽ? ബിക്കോസ് ബേസിസ് ഓഫ് ഏജസ് ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻസ്, സുപ്പീരിയർ സീനിയോറിറ്റി ജൂനിയർ സീനിയർ ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ വരാം, ആൻഡ് ജെൻഡർ ബേസ്ഡ് ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ വരാം, ദെൻ റേസ് ആൻഡ് കാസ്റ്റ് റിലീജിയൻ വൈസ് ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ വരാം, ആൻഡ് ഡിസബിലിറ്റീസ് ഉള്ള ആളുകൾക്ക് ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ വരാം, വെയ്റ്റ്, ബോഡി ഷെയ്മിങ്, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഇഷ്യൂസ് എംപ്ലോയീസ് ഫേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. Then next very important, that is sexual harassment for the women workers also, both the women and men, but sexual harassment among the women. Then issues representation of employees and democratization of the workplace trade unionism. Issues affecting the privacy of the employees such as workplace surveillance and drug testing. Issues affecting the privacy of the employer, namely whistleblowing. Then issues relating to the fairness of the employment contract and the balance of power between employer and employee. Issues affecting the privacy of the employer, namely whistleblowing. Fairness of whistleblowing means what? That if any of the employer who have any complaint about the management of the company, they can raise their hands and raise their voice against them. So those employees can affect some issues from the management of the company. So that related issues affecting the privacy of the employer, namely whistleblowing, and issues relating to the fairness of the employment contract and the balance of the power between the employer and the employee. Then occupational safety and health. Occupational safety means what? If the company is in a manufacturing unit or in the production department of the company, there is chances that employees can face danger to their life and danger to the working condition of them. So it is the responsibility of the employer to give them a good environment, a good circumstances to work with, so that these type of occupational safety and health issues cannot affect them. So these are the ethics related issues in HR. Then affirmative actions also. So organization tend to shift economic risk onto the shoulders of their employees. Then the newly established forms of shifting risks. Ethical issues in HRM, employment issues related to cash and incentive plans, issues related to discrimination of the employees, issues related to performance appraisal, and issues related to privacy, issues related to safety and health, issues related to restructuring and layoffs, and other issues like using forced labor, child labor, longer working hours, increasing work stress, and sexual harassment. So all those issues that are related to the cash, incentives, and bonus related issues of employees, and all those issues related to the discrimination of the employees, and issues related to performance appraisal, issues related to the privacy, and issues related to the safety and health, and issues related to restructuring and layoffs. So these are all about the ethical issues in HRM. Then the next one, that is ethical issues in marketing. Marketing ethics is an area which deals with the moral principles behind the operation and regulation of the marketing. So all the principles that related to the operation and regulation of the marketing is related in ethics and market. So major ethical issues that faced in this marketing area include pricing, price fixing, price discrimination, and price skimming. Price fixing means what? To make a fixed price settlement among the manufacturers, and the price will go in the stock market in that price fixed format. Then price discrimination, price increasing the price and decreasing the price, that is price discrimination and price skimming. Then anti-competitive practices like supply manipulation, supply shortage വരുത്തുക, and tying arrangements ഉണ്ടാക്കുക, ഡീലിംഗ് അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടാക്കുക, ഒരു മോണോപോളി സൃഷ്ടിക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക, ഇതൊക്കെ എത്തിക്കൽ ഇഷ്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് വരാം. ദെൻ മിസ്ലീഡിങ് അഡ്വർടൈസ്മെൻറ്റ് മിസ്ലീഡിങ് ആക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് ജനങ്ങളെ കബളിപ്പിക്കുക. ദെൻ കണ്ടന്റ് ഓഫ് അഡ്വർടൈസ്മെൻറ്റ്, ചിൽഡ്രൻ ആൻഡ് മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ്, ചിൽഡ്രൻസിനെ പെർസ്വേർഡ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് ദെൻ അവരെ അട്രാക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിട്ടുള്ള അഡ്വർടൈസ്മെൻ്റ് ഒക്കെ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് മാർക്കറ്റിങ്ങിനെ അവരെ കരുവാക്കുക. ദെൻ ബ്ലാക്ക് മാർക്കറ്റ് ആൻഡ് കരിഞ്ചന്ത ഗ്രേ പൂഴ്ത്തിവെപ്പ് അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ബ്ലാക്ക് മാർക്കറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ഗ്രേ മാർക്കറ്റ്. സോ ദീസ് ആർ ദ ഇഷ്യൂസ് ദാറ്റ് റിലേറ്റഡ് ടു ദ എത്തിക്സ് ഇൻ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ്. Marketing ethics is the area of applied ethics which deals with the moral principles behind the operation and regulation of marketing. The ethical issues faced in this area include pricing, price fixing, price discrimination, and price skimming. Then anti-competitive practices like manipulation of supply, exclusive dealing arrangements, tying arrangements, etc. Then ethics of production. The organization should ensure that products and production process do not cause harm. Some of the major issue is that there is a degree of danger in any product or production process. Ethics in production is so ethical marketing refers to the application of marketing ethics into marketing process. Marketing ethics has a potential to benefit society as a whole, both in the short term and long term. And study of ethical marketing should be included in applied ethics. And marketing ethics has influenced companies, and their response is to market their products in a more socially responsible way. An increasing trend of fair trade is an example of the impact of ethical marketing. The increasing trend of fair trade is an example of impact of ethical marketing. So these are ethical marketing, application of marketing ethics into the marketing process. And marketing ethics has potential to benefit society as a whole, both in the short and the long term. Then it is about ethics of production. സോ ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എത്തിക്സ് ഓഫ് പ്രൊഡക്ഷനിൽ നമുക്കറിയാം ദ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ ഷുഡ് എൻഷുർ ദാറ്റ് ദ പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് ആൻഡ് ദ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ പ്രോസസ് ഡു നോട്ട് കോസ് ഹാം ടു ദ എംപ്ലോയീസ്. സോ ബിക്കോസ് ദീസ് ആർ ദ ഏരിയാസ് ബിക്കോസ് യൂഷ്വലി എ ഡിഗ്രി ഓഫ് ഡേഞ്ചർ ഈസ് സം. So the company should give some more importance. Like other ethics, there is a certain code of conduct or standards to be followed. However, ensuring that the ethics are complied with is often difficult, such as defective, addictive, and inherently dangerous products. Ethical relations between the company and the environment include pollution, environmental ethics, and carbon emission trading. ഇപ്പോൾ ഡിഫക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അഡിക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇൻഹറൻ്റ്ലി ഡേഞ്ചറസ് പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് നമ്മൾ പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാതിരിക്കുക, ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് ഡാമേജ് ടു ദ കൺസ്യൂമർ ഓർ ദ സൊസൈറ്റി. ദെൻ എത്തിക്കൽ റിലേഷൻസ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ ദ കമ്പനി ആൻഡ് എൻവയോൺമെൻറ്റ് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് പൊല്യൂഷൻ, എൻവയോൺമെൻറ്റൽ എത്തിക്സ് ആൻഡ് കാർബൺ എമിഷൻ ട്രേഡിംഗ്. Then ethical problems arising out of new technologies, for example genetically modified food, that is very ethical problems are there to the health of the society. Then product testing ethics. The most systematic approach to the development of the ethical behavior is to build corporate culture, because we all know the production is the area that is very ethical related matters is occurring, because when we issue defective, addictive, and inherently dangerous products to consume, it will affect the public image of the company. So that all things that is related to the environmental pollution, environmental ethics, factory related carbon emissions trading, these all the ethical related problems to be properly solved by the company. And so no forced labor should be employed in the process of production. There is it should not be allowed. Then manufacturers and suppliers shall not employ minors-നെ നമ്മൾ ഒരിക്കലും, children's-നെ below age 14, young workers shall not work during night hours or in hazardous condition. Then പിന്നെ പറയുന്നത് manufacturers and suppliers shall not apply any type of discriminatory practice with regard to recruitment, compensation, promotion, and retirement based such as race, caste, creed, nationality, religion, age, gender, marital status. So any type of discriminatory practice is not allowed in the production. It is related to the ethical issues in production. Then manufacturer and suppliers shall ensure that their employees without distinction have the right of association, or they have the right for making union membership and collective bargaining. Workers' participation in management is very important. Then manufacturers and suppliers shall treat their employees with dignity and respect. Each and every job is respectful and dignity. So the manufacturers and suppliers shall treat their employees with the full of respect and dignity. Then next one, that it is ethics in conformity. What is ethics in conformity? It is about obeying and adhering to rules and authority. The motivation for being compliant could be to do the right thing out of the fear of being caught rather than a desire to be abiding by the law. An ethical climate in an organization ensures that the compliance with law is fueled by a desire to abide by the laws. Organizations that value high ethics is not only in letter but go beyond what is stipulated or expected of them. That is ethics in conformity. That it is about obeying and adhering to the rules and authority. So an ethical climate, if the organization is in good ethical climate, it ensures that law is fueled by a desire to abide by the law. So I think you are well cleared about the scope of ethics in business and what are the levels or what are the functional areas of business ethics. Ethics in finance, ethics in human resource, ethics in marketing, ethics of production, and ethics in conformity. I think you are well cleared about the topic, and if you have any doubts and queries, you can ask me through our WhatsApp group. Please maintain the notes while listening to this video class. Maintain your notes very well. So have a nice day.